What if the entire world were pretending to know what they were doing? Is what I'm musing on. What if everyone is pretending to have it all together, to know what they're doing? Yeah. And there's something really satisfying about someone, especially, I was going to say leaders, but don't know whether that, I feel like the person I would trust the most to lead me would be somebody that said, let's see, I don't know. I don't know. But should we find out? Should we see? Should we get curious? I so warm to people that say that and give truth and honesty of how could anyone possibly ever know, even if you're competent at a specific thing, to still pretend that you know is to me a little bit stupid, because there are going to be ingredients each time you do a thing that are going to be slightly different. Nothing is exactly the same. Even if you've done whatever it is 1 billion trillion times, there's going to be a slight difference every time. Yeah. And for me, it is that life mastery of meeting something that you do know really well with fresh eyes. It's like, I don't know. Let's approach this new, like I've never done it before. Because then there's so much wisdom in that new experience. That life is so dull when it's just a perpetual repeat of people thinking that they know because they've done it before. Or even meeting a new situation in intimacy and going, yeah, I've heard this story before, and then projecting in the relationship dynamic about something that they've experienced in the past and rewriting it and just going, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Or assuming they know how you're thinking and feeling because they know, because the situation has happened again. It's like, hold on a moment. Just because something has been a certain way doesn't mean it's going to continue to be exactly the same in the future. It's like where all of our judgments come from. And then there's that voice in the head that worries to be judged from somebody else. Because if you say, if I turn up late twice, this person's then going to identify me with that and think that I'm always this. Because that's how humans tend to work. It's like one thing happens and then it's like, yeah, okay, this is now how it is. It's like, no. There's so many labels and so many repeats, and it comes from the place of the human consciousness that likes to know. Yeah, I know this. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. And it's the perceived safety again. That it comes from that place of like, if I tell myself that I know that I'm okay, then I'm safe. So it's someone that's truly safe in themselves, in their experience, fully realized in their experience, that can go, I don't know. Yeah, because they're not faking themselves to try and be safe. They are safe. Therefore, they can go, don't know. And I think it was one of Albert Einstein's quotes that he said, being the cleverest mind with all of his inventions, if he went to a workshop, he would meet it as if he knew nothing. I wake up in the morning and tell myself, I know nothing. Let's learn today. Because that's a consciousness that is truly safe. Whereas the ones that are unsafe are going, I need to tell myself that I do know so that I'm pretending to be in this safe person. And it's very not safe. That makes sense? Yeah. So I wonder how many times you fake your safety by telling yourself you know. And it can work sometimes. If we really need to do something that we're afraid of, to trick yourself by telling yourself, yeah, I got this, I know, can work if you're pushing your boundaries and doing something that stretches you and you're afraid, like going on stage for the first time. It's like, tell yourself you've got this, you know what you're doing, because it works, right? But to have that as a loop for your day-to-day general life, not so helpful. To live on autopilot like that, to stretch your boundaries, use it because it works. But also know it's a technique and don't fool yourself in day-to-day life with that pattern. Get truly safe in your nervous system so that you can be with, I don't know. Let's see. Because it will serve intimacy, relationships. To me, it is the secret weapon of finding more time in your life. If you're one of those people that just goes, I don't have any time, I'm just so busy all of the time. You're on the pretending, I know. And as soon as you open up to I don't know and possibility, it's like you extend time for the first time in your day-to-day life. Give it a go. Obichai!